Okay, I think that we are live right now. So if you are on this call or this video, watching this video, welcome to the team. I am so happy that you've decided to join us. And if we're doing this video rather than a call one-on-one, it's just because our schedules didn't work out. So we will do a call one-on-one together for your second call, but this way we can at least get you started, get you familiar with your business and how to work your websites and everything like that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Again, welcome to the team. I'm so happy to have you. The first thing that I like to do with a new coach is talk to you about what your goals are. What are your personal goals, your personal health and fitness goals? What would you like to accomplish with this business? I mean, are you wanting this to be eventually a full-time career? Because it definitely can be. There is a huge potential with this business, but it's not necessary either. I mean, you can just be a discount coach if you want to. And I shouldn't say just. I mean, getting that discount and working on yourself is a huge accomplishment in itself. So if that's where you're at, that's completely fine. I still want you to watch this video because it will get you familiar with your online office. It'll show you how to change your Shakeology order if you want to, or it will show you where to bring people. If somebody's noticing that you're actually that you're getting results and they want to know what you're doing, you can send them to your website so that you can get credit for those sales, which is really awesome, especially if you're not actually working the business. It's just an added bonus. So what I'd love for you to do is, after you watch this video, send me a message on Facebook and tell me what your personal goals are. What do you want to accomplish with your health and fitness? What do you want to accomplish with this business? How much time do you have to put into the business? What drives you? What motivates you? What about this business interests you? Give me all of that information, and that is going to help me help you to plan some goals and things like that for your first month as a coach and going forward after that. So I'm really excited to get that started with you. From there, I want you to send out an email to your friends and family just announcing what you're doing. I mean, I've done a shout out for you, or I will be doing a shout out for you after you've watched this call if I haven't already. On Facebook, but I want you to send a message to your friends, your family, either on Facebook or send a personal email to them just announcing your business. Now I will be sending you an email after you watch this, and it will have a link to Janelle Summers, who is your upline coach as well, because she's my coach. So a lot of our trainings that we do right now are through Janelle Summers' site. So it will send you to that site, and there will be a script on there that you can use. Definitely, make it your own, make it sound like you. But if you have no idea where to start with that email, that's a great place to start, and just kind of go through and tweak it to make it your own. Again, that will be in the email that I send you after I've heard back from you that you've watched this video, okay? Okay, so let's get started here. I want to go into a screen share here. Hopefully I can find the one that I want to show you. So bear with me for 1 second here. I'm still getting used to this whole live event thing, which is the only way that I can record a video and have you see what I'm seeing on my screen. So hopefully this will work. Let's see here. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to say start screen share. So right now you should see my screen, but I am actually going to minimize this and then go to teambeachbody.com. So whenever you want to log into your site, you're going to go to either beachbodycoach.com or teambeachbody.com. Up in the right-hand corner here, you'll see sign in. Just click on that. It will bring you up to this page here. I have my stuff saved automatically, but if you don't, you just enter your email address that you used when you signed in and your password that you used when you signed in. Click sign in. From there, you can either go up here and go to Coach Online Office, or it's also over on this side of the screen as well. So go to Coach Online Office. And this is where you're going to see everything for your month. So what I want you to do starting out, just to learn everything about your site, is go to Start Here. Go to the CEO Welcome. You'll see Carl Deichler over here. He is the CEO of Beachbody. He's an amazing dude, super inspirational. So you can find him on Facebook and follow him on Facebook. I highly recommend it because he is just absolutely incredibly inspiring. And it's amazing to be partnered with a company that does so many great things and whose CEO is actually out there using the products and doing the workouts every day too. So it's really cool to see that. So go ahead and read that and then go to How to Get Started. I want you to complete the Business Quick Start Guide. So you'll just click here. And you'll see, you'll have a download with a 7-day quick start PDF. And I want you to look at that, and let's just open that up here. And fill that out. I mean, even if you're not going to be working the business, this is going to give you a good idea of, what you want to do. I mean, granted, if you don't want to work the business, there's some of the stuff that you can ignore, but you can also, set this up and use it as a way to meet your fitness goals as well. Schedule your workout or, the time that you're going to put into this. So what I'd love for you to do is fill this out, finish this up, and then send it to me so that I know where you're at and what you are wanting to accomplish with this business, okay? So go through all of these things here. The Coach Basics group is our new coach training group, which I will get you set up in. And then it tells you how to achieve Success Club. It gives you some pointers on the Success Starters. And it also tells you about a way to qualify for a free summit ticket. So in your first 3 months as a coach, if you reach Success Club 5 in those first 3 months, you get a free ticket to Summit, which is Beachbody's annual celebration event. You would get to get live workouts with the trainers themselves. You would also have access to just great training with all sorts of coaches that are doing really well and being really successful in their business. This year it's in Nashville. It was also in Nashville the year before. The year before that it was in Vegas. So it's always somewhere fun, and having that free ticket to go is an amazing opportunity for you. A lot of the top coaches say that their business really took off after attending Summit for the first time. And you get the chance to meet all of your favorite trainers while you're there. So it's an incredible opportunity. It's an awesome goal if you are working the business to shoot for that Success Club 5 in your first 3 months and every month after that as well. So again, just keep on going through the How to Get Started. And then there's a site tour as well, which will tell you everything that you need to know about your online office and how to use it. I highly recommend doing that because this is your portal to your business. Okay, so I'm going to go back and go through some of the most important parts of your Coach Online Office. So I'm just going to click Team Beachbody here in the top. That will bring me back to our main page here. So as you see, my Coach ID number is right under my name right here. And that is a very important number to know. So try to memorize it. If you can't memorize it, have it written down, have it with you at all times, because you may need to give that to customers to make sure that they are getting placed with you as a coach. Under that, we'll tell you what your current rank is. Yours will either say inactive coach or active coach at this point. Your status, whether you're active or inactive. To be an active coach, you just have to have either bought or sold 50 personal volume points within the last 5 weeks. So being active allows you to be, eligible to become Emerald for the Success Club, rewards for the for basically everything in the business, you need to be active. So that doesn't mean that you have to buy anything, though. It just means you have to sell something that's worth 50 PV. For example, when you sell a month's worth of Shakeology, that's worth 90 personal volume points. And since I'm on Shakeology every month and get that every month, I automatically am an active coach every month because that gives me my 90 PV, which is 40 extra than what I need. Underneath that, it will tell you who your upline sponsor is. So that will either be myself, or because I am building, my husband's business, my dad's business, and my mom's business, it may say one of their names, but know that I am your upline coach. I will be the one training you in. I will be your mentor. I will be the one that you go to answer all of your questions. So no worries there if it doesn't say my name. Eventually, once I hit diamond, you will see my name right here as your upline diamond coach. Right now, it says Janelle Summers because Janelle is my coach and she is your upline diamond coach. Again, she is somebody that we do all of our training through right now. Okay, your downline coaches, number of downline coaches. I do not have 534 coaches in my organization, on my team, but I will get into explaining that later in our second call. So what you'll notice is that you have your projected PV, your customer PV, your team volume amount, and then we'll break that down into your left side and your right side. Whichever has the most volume is your strong side, obviously. Okay. Down here, you'll see different alerts if you have new customers, new coaches, new emails, anything like that will be down here. In this middle section, it will tell you how many PV you have, your total Success Club points for the month, and we'll get into some of these other tabs in our second call. If you need to modify your Shakeology order, you're just going to click here. It'll bring up a form that you'll fill out and you'll be able to modify your monthly Shakeology order. And over on this side is all of the breaking news basically with Team Beachbody. Our National Wake Up Call, which is our weekly training call from Beachbody headquarters. It's every Monday at 8 a.m. Pacific time. And the number to get in on that live is 1-832-225-5055. And you'll need a PIN, which is 90405, and then the pound sign. They also tell you that when you call in. So if you're calling in to be on that call live, that's the number that you would call into. If you're wanting to listen to it anytime after that, the number would be 1-832-225-5065. But you can also come to your coach online office, and the National Wake Up Call replay will be right here. You can click on that. It'll bring up the replay, and you can just click on that, and it will bring up the MP3 version where you can pause it, skip ahead, etc., which you can't do if you're listening to the call itself. So this is kind of a handy option. You can also right-click here and actually save, target as, and you can save these so you can go back to them and listen to them anytime that you want, which is I highly recommend doing. Okay, so I'll just hit back, coming back here. Again, anything that is happening with Beachbody, if there's a sale going on, the ultimate reset price reduction, if there's a new product coming out, what you would get for Earning Success Club, anything that's new is going to be in that Coach Breaking News area. So I highly recommend checking that at least a few times a week. From there, I want you to go, here are your websites, and you can edit your sites by adding your picture, adding a personal message, things like that. Your main website that you're going to use is beachbodycoach.com/whatever your screen name is. So my screen name is Christina Holmes. So mine is beachbodycoach.com/Christina Holmes. That's the site that I send people to most often. But you also have one for your Shakeology, your Ultimate Reset, etc. So I send you the link to all of these in that first email that I sent you as well. So you have all of those. Just make sure you know what your screen name is. From there, you have a lot of different tools here, which you will go over in your site tour. So I'm not going to touch on that. The My Business tab is where you're going to be able to find all sorts of things. Your downline, so if you end up having coaches underneath you, you'll find those here. Your customers, you can find under customer search. Your orders, so you can check on your personal orders or your customer orders here. Your earnings, your weekly commissions. And then at the very bottom, your EFT management. I highly recommend going in there, switching that over to your bank account so that if you are earning a commission every week, it is going to be directly deposited into your account rather than having to wait. So our pay period with Beachbody goes from Thursday to Wednesday night. And anything that you earn during that 1 week period is paid to you the following Thursday. Okay. And again, there's all sorts of different things here, but that you'll learn about in your site tour. And we will go through some more information in your second call, just going more in depth about Success Club, earning Emerald rank, and the ins and outs of the business. For now, I want to talk a little bit about, let's see if I can. Let's see if I can get back to there we go. Back to myself. There we go. Okay, so now I just want to talk to you a little bit about Facebook and getting you started on that. So this is your business. So when you are posting on Facebook about what you're doing, share about your fitness, your meals that you're eating, what you're struggling with, and how you're overcoming it. Try not to share so much like Beachbody ads. You don't want to be that annoying. I hate to put it this way, but we all have those friends on Facebook that are with It Works, and we see how some of them are always posting these like different things with It Works. And if you're like me, that's kind of annoying. I don't like to see that. So don't plaster your friend's wall with Beachbody. Promote yourself, promote your lifestyle, what you're doing, how it makes you feel. Share all of that with everybody, and that's going to attract people to you. They're going to see you getting results, and they're going to want to join you, and they're going to come to you, which is awesome because that's what this is all about, is attracting people to you. Promote a healthy lifestyle. Like I said before, just share what you're doing. You don't have to be perfect. You know, if you're struggling getting up and getting those workouts in every day, share that and show how you're overcoming it. People get really inspired seeing a real person go after their goals and their dreams. The same goes with the business. You know, share what you're doing, share how you're overcoming your fears. Like me doing this video, I hate being on camera. So this is me overcoming my fears. So share that with people. Share how you're doing things that are not necessarily are comfortable for you to do, but they're increasing your confidence. Just be real, be you, be genuine, lead with the agenda to help. And always help. That may be with a Beachbody product or the coaching business, or it may be with something else. Just always be there for people. Be willing to help. And, you know, if you help somebody with something that isn't Beachbody related now, in the future, they're probably going to come back to you and join one of your challenge groups and actually become a customer of yours. So always be thinking about the future. Lead with love in all that you do. Open up, share, be yourself, and build the trust of those that are following you. When the opportunity does arise, use this phrase, have you ever considered? Have you ever considered becoming a coach to help you, earn more money so that you don't have to struggle all the time? And that's only if they, brought that issue up to you, or you've seen a post of theirs saying how they're struggling financially, or they're working all the time and don't have time for the kids. So then you'd say, have you ever considered doing what I do and becoming a coach so that you can supplement your income and work from home so you have more time with your children? Things like that. Or You know, you see somebody who's struggling with their weight and wanting to lose weight, and you can say, have you ever considered, you know, doing an at-home workout program? You know, I've been doing this and I like it because blah, blah, blah. You know, just ask that question. It makes it so that you're not being pushy, but you're just opening up that opportunity to them. And they may say no, and that's okay. Just go on, you know, keep looking for those people that need your help. And eventually you're going to find those people that want your help and are ready to jump on board. But keep track of everybody that you talk to, whether or not they say no, because eventually down the road, the time is going to be right for them. So you're going to keep that list and you're going to follow up with them down the road and keep, you know, inviting them to your challenges and keep checking in with them, keep building a relationship with them. A few last minute things that I want to go over. Check in with a few different coaches on Facebook. Follow them, see what they're doing, see how they work their business. So, you know, you can definitely, you know, see what I'm doing, follow me, follow other coaches on our team to see how they're doing. But these are some really successful coaches to follow. Janelle Summers is one of them for sure. Mindy Wender is another one. That's MINDWENDER. Cory, CORY, Tice, TICE, Miller is another great one. These are all coaches on our team that are super successful. Crystal Bland, I send you her story in the second call that, or the second email that I send after you watch this video. And then, of course, Carl Deichler. And just keep, you know, looking for other coaches that inspire you and that you might want to watch. I will also be sending you links to different Facebook groups that we have for, you know, our team itself, Team Hardcore Life Changers, where I post every day with different trainings, motivations, checking in with you to see how you're doing, where I'm available to help you every single day. So make sure to take advantage of that. There's also groups that you'll be added to, or you can request to join, that are put on by Janelle Summers, which are, again, are great resources. They're full of coaches, so if you ever have a question and I'm not available immediately, you can ask that question there, and hopefully somebody will hop on and help you out. That's the great thing about this company, is that we're all here for each other, and we're all willing to help each other out. So take advantage of those. So in closing, you have a little bit of homework to do here. You want to do that 7-day quick start guide. In that quick start guide, they're going to have you create a list of 100 people that you know, and then start adding those people to your network. So this is everybody and anybody that you can think of that you know, your dentist, your doctor, your chiropractor, your pastor at church, people from church, just anybody that you can think of, the person that you know from the gym, and start adding them to your network on Facebook. We want to start growing your network so you have a huge pool of people to start working with and connecting with and building relationships with. Those are going to become your customers. So start working on that right away. Start adding to your network. Start connecting with people that you already have on Facebook but you haven't talked to in a while. And by connecting, I mean, I don't mean just, you know, trying to sell them a product right away. Just genuinely connect with them. Like, hey, it's been forever since I've talked to you. How are you doing? How are the kids? Things like that. You know, if you see something on their timeline that you want to ask them about, oh, I saw that you just went to Florida on vacation. How was it? You know, I've been thinking about doing that with my family. Just start building those connections and talking to them like you would with anybody else. And through that conversation, you might message back and forth, you know, 5, 6 times. Through that conversation, you might end up having the opportunity to either invite them to a challenge group, you know, start them on a fitness program, or introduce them to the business opportunity. So just be open-minded, you know, just lead with love. Like I said, don't lead with the agenda to sell or get there, but if the opportunity arises, you have a whole arsenal of things that can help people with their current struggles. And that's what we're really here to do, is help other people be the best version of them that they can be while we work on doing the same. It's an amazing opportunity, and I hope that you're psyched, because I'm super psyched to see what you can do with this, you know, for yourself and for your family financially and for the world, because as we build teams, you know, I reached you, you know, by the grace of God, you came into my life and I reached you. And now you're going to start building a team of people. So by me reaching you, I have inadvertently reached everybody that you're going to reach. And that's going to happen for you too, because you're going to build that team. Those coaches are going to reach out to people that you would have never reached. And your impact on this world, your impact on ending the trend of obesity and making a difference in people's lives is going to just expand bigger than you can ever imagine. And to me, that's the greatest possible way to do something meaningful with your life. And I'm so excited for you to get started. I hope that you feel it. And that's about it. I mean, start tracking, make sure like you're keeping track of those people that you're talking to, the ones that might be interested in a fitness program, even if they say no, and keep track of them. You're going to follow up with them later down the road. The people that you think might be good at coaching, you know, but most of the time, the people who join you as a coach are people who you would have never thought would, to be honest. So don't only introduce the business to people who you think would be good at it, because there are a lot of hidden gems out there. So keep your mind open when it comes to that. So in your second email, I'll be sending that after I hear back from you that you've done this. I will send you those links to the groups that you'll request to join, or I've added you to already. Social media training on Janelle's website, and your critical core activities. That's also in that social media training. And those are super important. They are to be done consistently. If you do them consistently, you're going to build this momentum up in your business and everything is going to fall into place for you. So make sure you do that. You know, do it in sections if you need to, because it is a longer training, but make sure you do that. Take great notes and get started with those things. After this call, focus mainly on that 7-day quick start and the list of 100, and then sending that email out to your friends and family announcing what you've done. Those 3 things I'd love for you to send back to me once you have completed them. Then we will set up our second call. Once you've completed those 3 things, then go on to the social media training links that I send you in the second email. There is also a checklist in our coach manual, which was sent to you in that first email. So you don't get overwhelmed, because you're getting a lot of information right now as you're starting off as a coach. So you don't get overwhelmed. Refer to those checklists and just stay focused on those things. I don't want you to feel like you have to do all of this at once, because you definitely don't. Follow the checklist. That will get you to where you need to be by the end of, you know, month 1. And from there, we'll take it further depending on where you're at, okay? Perfect. So with that, I'm going to just close out this call. Again, I'm so excited to have you on the team. I'm excited to work with you. I can't wait to see your list of 100 and your 7-day quick start guide and your list of goals. I'm really excited to hear back from you. So have a great day. Have fun learning about this business and get psyched to be successful with your goals.